Hey, Slobodno here, bringing you a Runescape commentary on a pure a pure account, which is named Slobodno, which I believe is I don't know. I was looking for a really cool name and I just couldn't find anything because everything else that was pretty cool was fucking taken. So I decided to use a Google Translator, and I believe Slobodno is free and can't remember what language it is. I think it's Croatian or some shit. But I just thought that was kind of cool, so I made that my account name. Well, anyways, this is my account, and it's a fresh account. I made it about 2 weeks ago, and just wanted to show you what an account should a really fresh account should look like. Well, at least at this point, because I don't know. I was fighting a guy. I was doing a little PvP because I was bored. I was just kind of bored one day, and I decided to fight a guy who was like level 41 and I'm level 34, and he was just a melee pure. And I started attacking him, and I asked him what his HP level was. It was like 41, and mine's 40, and that is because I am doing attack, strength, range, and mage, and all. I'm not doing that pussy footing like just a gothic shit. I don't like that. It's kind of like I'm mooching. I don't like feeling like I'm mooching or some shit. Whatever. Anyways, it's really good to start your account off as like a hybrid, which I mean, because sooner or later, if you plan on making a decently successful account, you're probably gonna need to make a hybrid. Because these days with the new PvP and shit, it's just a pain in the ass trying to like just be a melee pure and just melee it up, because there's like so many ranged like farcasting pussies out there, and they'll just fuck you over every time. So if you're gonna be a decent pure out there, you need to get your range and mage up decent. Well, it depends on what you are. Like if you're gonna be a range pure, you need to get your mage and range up only. Maybe a little bit of melee for flavor. But if you're gonna be a melee pure, you're gonna have to get your mage and range up. Just the range, you don't need it. I just like getting the range up for some HP levels, maybe a little bit of PKM. And I don't know, mage pures. I don't know, dude. Mage pures is just horrible. I mean, mage pures went out of fashion as soon, like, even before the old wilderness went away, because they just fucking suck. Their armor sucks, and they don't really hit that high. I mean, the max you can hit with mage is like 30, some shit. I'm not sure exactly what these prayers do, but these, I'm not sure if they attack how much you hit by them. I thought it just increases your chances of hitting, but whatever. Anyways, it's not that good. And if you're gonna make a pure, you need to make a range mage pure or a melee hybrid, I guess. Maybe it's just a melee and mage, but I just like the range in there. Anyways, I'm gonna start making. Hopefully, I'm gonna start making some videos for you guys. If you guys wanna rate and subscribe to me, you guys can send me some questions, and I'll probably, if it's a reasonable question, I'll probably answer it for you. And well, that's what I plan on doing. Hopefully it'll keep me occupied and distracted from the boringness of training an account. And well, oh yeah, you're probably wondering why like I'm training in PvP world, or like fishing in PvP world for money. And that's because fishing gets really fucking boring if you haven't noticed. I mean, if you ever fished for like, I don't know, if you ever fished at all, it's really fucking boring. And just sitting there for hours, you're just like, God damn it, this is boring as shit. So usually I'm on YouTube or something, but just to keep myself on my toes, I'll just fish in PvP worlds, because sometimes a guy will come up and attack me, and I'll like fucking run through the jungle or some shit, or I'll just let myself die. Or sometimes I'll fight back. I usually bring a semi. Forgot to. Whatever. But, yeah, fishing. If you're gonna make a pure, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but you need to make. personally, I'd prefer making mining, fishing, or woodcutting, because they're all like the most consistent skills to make money on in RuneScape, because they've always been around. All the skills have always been around. Runecrafting wasn't even always around. They came out on during RS Classic. Actually, learned about that from Mr. T Wong. I'm kind of a fan of his. He's a nice guy, and he makes pretty cool videos. If you're listening to this video, you need to check out the channel Mr. ISIB. That's MRISIB, and you need to take a look at some of his videos. He does IRL like camera shit. It's kind of cool, and yeah. So, oh yeah, if you're gonna fish and non-members, if you're gonna have a non-members account to fish, and you use fishing as one of your skills. But by the way, I like to use fishing because I can just like, bam, all I have to do is click once, and like 5 minutes later I got a full inventory maybe. Sometimes it changes up on you sometimes, and you gotta click again, whatever. You know that if you fish. But it's just the best thing to do if you're gonna like be on YouTube or some shit. And yeah. But if you're gonna come here and fish all this shit and do all this boring shit, I don't have this, but I'm trying to get it, and that is going to be an Explorer Rings 3, which you get from doing the Lumbridge achievement diary. And with this Explorer Ring 3, you're able to teleport to Yonder, Cabbage Patch, and Falador. So let me just give you an outline of where the fuck you have to go to do this lobster run of non-members. You start at this bank, you run out, go all the way up here in this bullshit, run through here, keep going through here, keep going through here, talk to these guys. You go zip around your ship, go around your ship, you go over here, and you have to run all the way over here, and you start fishing. But when you get a full inventory, you have to run all the way back, pay another 30 GP. Well, I didn't mention you have to pay 30 GP over here, but you do have to pay 30 GP to get on the Karamja Island, and he takes your ass all the way back, and you have to run, and you go right here, blah blah blah, in the bank. Well, with Explorer Rings 3, you get to go, all you have to do is bring about, I'll probably say about, it depends on how many trips you plan on taking, but I'll bring like a shitload extra just in case I want to just do it. And you go down, blah blah blah, you pay the 30 GP, you fish it, and except this time when you fish it, all you have to do is just operate it and teleport your ass right there, and it's just so much more fucking convenience. I'm really trying to get this ring right now because it's unlimited uses for free, and all you have to do is just go blah 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 right there, and then it saves you a little bit. It saves you a shitload of time. It saves you a little bit of money, and I just think it's very worth it. Because the hardest part of that is just to get 36 smithing, and you can get like 29 of those levels. You can get from 1 to 29 in the Nite sword for just like a couple K. I don't even think it's that much, but it's kind of a pain in the ass doing the Nite sword, 'cause she has to run through this fucking ice giant, bitches. Whatever. Oh yeah, and a good game, I would really recommend this game, is Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. That's a really fun game. Sorry I'm getting a little bit off topic, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up now. Yeah, and gonna fucking fish, and hopefully if I get some subscriptions and you guys ask me some questions, I'll answer them for you, and hopefully you guys can see my account become good as opposed to suck, which it is right now, which pretty suck. I'll work on that. So you guys send me some questions and shit, if you're gonna subscribe. If anyone listens to this video at all, I'm probably talking to myself right now, but that's alright, and I will do that for you. Adios.